Vanilla. Be vanilla, but don't be too vanilla. Try to be a rebel, but never lose sight of that light side that can keep you happy. Vote. So much voting done in the past decades, it has led to nothing but corruption. How do you expect us to trust the newcomers? Villain. I am the villain of my own existence. I say I follow my dreams, but I really don't. Podcast y poetria are something, but I've left film behind. Teenage, young, adult me would be crying if he saw me right now. Even if I want to cry as I try to write this. What a fucking disappointment. Vicissitude. What a life to change, huh? Go from doing a master's for years, which held a thesis over your head for years, to another unpleasant situation where you work in a field you hate and you hate yourself for picking up such a job where you see yourself wasting away hours, days, weeks, months, and already a year just because you earn a few dollars. Instead, you can be doing what you love and be somewhat happy, somewhat content, even if it leads to days full of hunger. So, what are you going to do? Yep, nothing. Just sit there, writing poems that no one will ever read because you're just a part of the algorithm and nothing else. You're just another number, another stat, and soon enough, you'll end up being a stat on another graph. But we'll let the audience decipher which graph that'll be. Victory. I don't think I'll ever find victory, at least not while I'm still living in this current state. Vicious. Depression can be vicious. I wonder if I'll make it out. Vicks. Vicks usually heals a lot of wounds and helps with a few illnesses or physical problems. Sadly, it doesn't help with sadness. Valentine. It would be kinda nice for us to just sit and watch a comedy, horror, or romantic comedy. I don't know, just watch a flick, like a Valentine's Day night before the action starts. Viking. A good workout would be nice so I can feel like a Viking. Not a Viking, but like a Minnesota Viking. That feels much more achievable, though it still requires thousands of hours. But for the purposes of this poem, a nice little workout would be nice, just to feel something. Veil. Lift my veil and you'll see a depressed person trying to cope. Volatile. Volatile poet treats the canvas like nothing, leaving everything on the paper or the screen hasta que la mente esté en blanco y no haya nada más que expresar. Volcano. Erupting like a volcano, the poet ends up thoughtless, left with nothing but words that tell a little bit of everything. Value. Value, what art has lost. Vacation. Vacation, a little something we all need after such a horrible 1.5 years. Vacancy. Constantly looking for different vacancies to earn a bit money, even though I know the type of vacancy I want to cover. Vanity. Hope I never become the definition of vanity. Sure, a little bit of self-love here and there is good, but I hope I never turn into a narcissist. Viola. Listen to the viola player and paint away your thoughts, or just relax and enjoy the moment, because beautiful ones like this don't come often. Vim. I've lost the very little vim I had for this boring job. Hopefully, I'll only have very little time to deal with it. Vitality. Need to work on my vitality a little more. It's been a while since I've done any form of exercise. A little routine would help. Where should I start though? Cardio and breathing exercises would be a nice start. Vitality. Another element for my to-do list. Vagancia. La vagancia nos mata, especialmente en la escuela. Han sido unos casi 2 años raros. Será difícil volver a la rutina, pero tienen que meter mano para tener su propio futuro. Vorfreud. With great anticipation, we await for those changes. Those new changes that just might help to bring forth a new future, where all the pollitos will have an equal opportunity at a plentiful life. Vague. It's hard for me to leave things vague. There's just so much out there, so much even I put out there for me to simply leave it all vague. But I gotta try it more often and make things a little more difficult for the reader and myself. Violet. Violet and purple shirts march down the streets searching for justice and a better future. Versatile. I try to be versatile, a jack of many trades but master of none, and I wish to continue or else I'd get bored really fast. Void. So much is thrown into the void, who will consume it all? The internet holds many thoughts, many secrets, ideas, emotions, and more. Only it can take it all. Will it have a proper life and become a T800? Maybe not, but it'll definitely continue to play a huge role in our ever-changing society. Visualize. I try to visualize a better future, but it's hard when you see so much pollution, corruption, lack of education, injustice, and more. I try to do my best to have some form of peace and clean conscience, but I worry for the pollitos. Will they have a world to live in? Will they have a life to be enjoyed? It's hard to visualize a clean future, but one can dream in the working process.